Ladies and gentlemen, hot off the press, it's our next part of Sonic Mania Plus, starring Sonic and Ray the Flying Whatchamacallit.
Well, yeah, keep it down over there. I'm gardening over here.
Who thought it was a good idea to put this press station in front of a Oriental garden is anyone's guess.
I just thought it would save money by having two resources built into one.
I just thought it would save money if I place my press garden inside of fuck.
Press garden in front of a press garden. It's the perfect plan.
No,
I'm so sorry. Also,
never mind.
No, you're fine.
I also was thinking when you're talking about when you're talking about the knocking two things, taking care of that, it reminded me of I've been seeing more reanimated clips going around for the Donkey Kong reanimated, and someone did one for the King Kong.
Oh no!
I'm devious. I really like that.
loud.
I really like that bit of animation. Actually, it looks.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. It was expressive. Two birds with one stone.
It honestly kind of looks like something I'd expect out of an official Donkey Kong cartoon. Actually,
I'm again, I love that this reanimated thing is catching on, and it's not obnoxious. It's not like, it's not like, what I'm trying to say. Like, of all the things to really pick up steam from the internet, I'm glad that this reanimated thing is, like, picking up because of how, like, because it's clearly, like, it takes a lot of time, there's a lot of effort, it's, like, brings together so many creators, and it genuinely, I don't think I've seen one that has really disappointed. I don't think I've ever seen one that's disappointed me yet.
None that I've seen either. I'm also looking forward to a few of them myself, like the DK one you mentioned. One that I've seen snippets of that I'm kind of curious about is they're actually making a reanimated of the Rabbit of Seville, that one Looney Tunes cartoon that has like Bugs as a barber.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. That's cool. I've seen some clips for of course the Zelda CDI and Hotel Mario cutscenes reanimated.
Oh, I saw the one Hotel Mario one where it's the one that they reanimated was the bit of lots of spaghetti, and the way that they animated it gave me some really like severe Rocky and Bullwinkle vibes.
I'm pretty sure that was the whole intent.
Right, if not Rocky and Bullwinkle, it also remind me of George of the Jungle for some reason, like the original.
Well, they're made by the same person.
Oh, cool. Matt, do you have a particular reanimated that you've been really partial to?
Honestly, I don't know.
It doesn't have to be.
Dover Boys.
That was a
Dover
good one.
Boys was
That
a
was a
good one.
classic.
Stand up and fight, you coward, bully, cat, and thief!
That's the way he says it. You coward, bully, cat, and thief. And then the super.
The only thing missing from that whole reanimated scene was just booming footsteps.
Yeah.
But no, that was great.
Another good one, the Kirby one.
The Kirby one was that was a really classic. That was like and such a perfect episode to use for that as well.
And entirely and completely meta.
Somebody should actually they should do a reanimated of a Batman Beyond episode. I'll shut up about Batman Beyond.
No, you're fine. I wouldn't object to that.
I'll be right back.
It's fine.
I'll save you yet, Mighty. Just you wait.
It begins!
Ah, yeah.
All right,
remember,
that's right.
it's still Halloween at the time of
Trick-or-treaters.
this recording.
At the time of recording this part, anyway, we are having to do like 2 separate days to do all this because I figured, considering how short Mania is,
Sonic,
that
you okay
combined with
back there?
oh boy,
Okay.
I'm fine. I was about to say I kind of have this idea in mind where, considering how short Mania is, combined with the fact that we're not really stressing out to get Chaos Emeralds, I had this harebrained idea that we probably could do the whole game.
I've never seen that kind of clipping issue before, but I'm completely grateful it happened.
Yeah, but yeah, long story short, I thought we could do this in one night. I'm wrong.
Yeah, this game is actually a bit longer than we gave it credit for. And now comes one of my least favorite Badnik bosses again.
Oh yeah,
Just
this one's
because
a
it's
little annoying.
Yeah, it's kind of a waiting game unless you have like your super form up and ready.
Yeah.
You know what? Another boss that I would have really appreciated having Mighty's company.
Yeah.
Well, it
Also,
looks
I
like
don't-
you're in a mighty bit of trouble.
You know, I don't know if it was intentional, but the center of it that has like the up and down thing reminds me of some of the things I'd see in the second level of Spinball.
Why is it that for some reason I'm suddenly seeing Knuckles doing that? It's like he's literally giving Sonic a nookie on the spikes. That must hurt for the both of them.
Yeah, I was about to say, Well, it might not hurt for Knuckles because he's at least wearing hand protection.
That's true.
And I'm back.
Hey, man.
Welcome back. You're just in time for Act 2.
Oh, best theme.
Yeah.
So when that peaceful instrumental hits.
Yeah. When that instrumental cues in just right.
But no, yeah. Again, we're recording this on Halloween, so I'm manning the house while trick-or-treaters show up. I don't know if many trick-or-treaters show up to James's neighborhood. I know Hype and Matt are a little isolated at the moment.
We don't get too many, but we're keeping check just to be sure.
I will say,
yeah?
I did have a few of my younger cousins come over for trick-or-treating, but aside from that, my folks don't usually like to partake in it.
How about you, Matt?
I don't know. We used to live in neighborhoods where people would come in.
Oh, here we go. Watch this. Now the two flyers are pairing up together.
Yeah. Whoa. But and actually of all things, really nice coincidence was the first trick-or-treaters of the night was a little kid dressed as Mario.
Yeah, no.
For those who don't
Logan
know,
is
I'm
dressed
currently
as
dressed as
Luigi.
Luigi.
Yeah.
And I'm dressed as the
like-
scariest thing I could think of myself.
And it's not like one of those crummy. It's not like not that they're crummy, but it's not like one of those like cheap kind of those cheap looking kind of Mario and Luigi costumes out on the
That you
market
get
right
at
now.
Walmart.
Right. These are like technically I got these overalls at Walmart, but don't tell anybody. But these are they're like authentic work
Mighty,
overalls.
my friend!
Finally,
You're safe!
Yay.
God,
Yeah, I
okay.
actually was making the joke about how we make the joke about how like the two flyers on the scene when it's just Tails and Ray is like, so what's this I hear about you horning in my turf?
Yeah, wait, did Ray come before? No, Ray didn't come before.
No, I do believe that in terms of release dates, I think Tails came first.
Right, because that's Sonic 2.
Though I think Ray might have been conceptualized around the same time. He just didn't get a game appearance until a year later.
Until Sega Sonic Arcade.
See, and then
Right.
Hype, you make that joke of like Ray going, yes, you see how you come in, stepping in my turf. Then Mario from Super Mario World just shows up as like, him.
Well,
I do believe you have something of mine.
But you get the point I'm making where Tails is like, I'm Sonic's bestest friend. No, I'm Sonic's bestest friend.
Did even the comics establish Ray's relationship connected to Sonic?
Not to
I don't think
like
so.
a great degree. In fact, if anything, it kind of focused on like his relation with Mighty, and that honestly they kind of are like Sonic and Tails in the sense of how close they are.
Wow, Tails! Holy shit,
Whoa.
buddy! Your
Okay,
Tails
there-
can break the heavens.
There you go, and there you go, Hype. That's Tails' response to
Wait a minute.
Ray. Like,
Yeah.
For a moment, I was like,
Yeah.
wait,
Like-
did I get stuck up there?
there you go.
I was about to say, like, I'm surprised with how long you kept up.
Get back here, you!
Woo! There you go. But yeah, what was I gonna say?
No,
it
wait,
was,
stop! I don't want to go! God damn it! I noticed there was
Oh,
another character switch thingy. Well, whatever. Time to face
we
the
have-
mighty Shinobi. The mighty Shinobi.
Go for it. While we're fighting this guy, did we, in our original Mania, talk about the Mania shorts that accompany?
we did
I don't
not.
think we did, no.
Yeah,
Well, I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that they weren't really a thing at the time.
that's right. Yeah, the big Mania shorts coincided with Plus's release.
Right.
Right.
And they were
So-
glorious.
And you know,
Oh,
and
gosh.
honestly, relevant talk here. Sega has confirmed that they're actually gonna. That's pretty much gonna be their new model for the next couple of Sonic releases. They're gonna have a short to commemorate the release of the new game.
Which would make sense because Team Sonic Racing had all those fun shorts.
I wonder if it's going to be the same team too, because I really liked how the Team Sonic Racing stuff came out as
That was
well.
great.
I'd be shocked if they didn't have the same team on board.
Poor
for the rest of them.
poor disappointed Shadow
I'm
walking
Sonic's
to.
best friend.
No,
not
they're
Tails'
in front of each
character.
other. But yeah, no, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I was just thinking back to Uh-oh.
Yeah, when Shadow, it's like when the giant thing was about to hit him, he just teleported out, and then when he came back in, he just kind of like speedily stomped over,
shuffle, and sit still.
and then he steals that Chow's popcorn.
It's like, meh. But no, the writing in the I think it's Ian Flynn doing the directing for those
No, it's not
shorts,
Ian
right?
Flynn.
Hold on.
Oh, it's not?
Can we pause a second? I just want to listen to this music.
Oh, okay.
Still one of my favorites,
God, I
personally
love this
speaking.
song.
It's a good track, I agree. But anyway, it's like
And also, I will also say, is it just me or did the Encore version of Star Wars Speedway really make the whole Marble Garden Zone comparison all the more apparent?
I can kind of see that. Oh, hey, John.
John. You have to go playing that while we're playing through this.
But yeah, no, yeah, the Sonic Mania shorts I thought were really nice.
Oh, they're great.
I still.
What's up?
I was still thinking back to Mega Drive. Don't mind me. But
to be fair, Tyson Hess wasn't both of them. In fact, I think Tyson.
That was it.
the one
Tyson Hess. Sorry, that was the name I meant. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Tyson Hess directed the Mania shorts.
Yeah, he
didn't
he directed them, animated them, of course. I think he wrote them too.
I don't think he outright animated them, but he did provide plenty of reference for them.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised because Tyson is an animator.
Which is fair. It's just that I think what it is that he didn't outright. Again, I don't think he outright animated them. He just sent a whole bunch of references necessary for the team they outsourced the animation to follow. Which is a pretty common practice when you really think about it.
Yeah, I am looking forward to seeing what kind of shorts they make with whatever games they pop out.
Yeah.
You know, if the games will be good.
Well, I was about to say, that's another thing I'm thinking of, because all the shorts that they've had up until now, like the Mania Adventures and the Team Sonic Racing one, they've been all pantomime, which I do like, and they do pantomime really well. Do you think it'll ever get to a point where they might actually have some of the actors provide voice work for the shorts?
I'm gonna say I wouldn't mind, but genuinely speaking, if they're gonna do for bad example. If they're going with Mania, I'm gonna say this right now. I don't think I want Roger to be the one voicing Classic Sonic.
Oh,
Well, I think it's safe.
else.
I think it. Well, considering how they established. I was about to say, considering how they established Classic Sonic as a mute anyway, I think it's safe to say they're not going to do any voice work for Classic.
But yeah, no,
Sonic.
but if they made animated shorts to say coincide with other games, like I genuinely don't think there's anything wrong
We
with
have
voice
a
cast.
new Forces animated series.
Have I already talked about this? Have I already just outright said that, like, not that Boom was bad, but I genuinely would love an entire just TV show in the art style of the current shorts they've been making so far?
I wouldn't mind.
Just, yeah, like, I don't know. They got some good stuff.
It would be nice, just saying.
Yeah, it would be.
Either that or, gosh, like, again, again. I'm just saying, look at the comics. Like, it's come. I think my friend was talking about. It's like it's reached a point. It's reached a point where he almost wants there to be. They should forget whatever their current plan is, and they should just start making game adaptations of the comics, not the other way around.
Honestly, like, you say game.
I'm holding.
I was about to say,
I'm stalling time just trying to make a stupid joke. Let's just progress.
Okay.
I was about to say, it's
just for context, I noticed when the Sonic silhouette was up there. I'm playing as Tails right now. I was gonna just have Tails be all looking. I was like, let me savor this.
But yeah, I was just about to say, it's like, you say game adaptations of the IDW stuff, and I think that'd be neat. For some reason, I had the idea of, like, what if they made, like, an animated miniseries based on some of the arcs that they have so far?
Yeah.
Wouldn't really hurt.
But no, I mean, I'm gonna say right now, I think 2D and Sonic has worked in the past for TV shows.
Well, to
most
debating
part.
yeah, I was about to say, it kind of depends, because I know there's some split opinions about Set AM, and I know there's a lot of people that really don't like Underground or
Well, I was
to
gonna
some
say,
extent
like,
X.
I was gonna say right now, genuinely, I think by definition, I apologize to make it sound pretentious like this. I think by definition, the only really bad looking, nice transition. I think the only bad looking 2D animated Sonic series is Underground, just because they cut corners in a lot of places.
Oh yeah, they had no shade with that game. That show.
I think every other show, like, I mean, again, like humor, writing, that's all one thing. But I think just as I think just from a textbook definition of like how they handle the animation, I think they all look different because, of course, Sat AM had that wacky, Tex Avery, I guess, kind of mindset.
No, that's AOSTH.
I didn't realize I suddenly turned into Knuckles.
Sorry, I mean Sonic the Sonic the animation series, and Sat AM is the dark grip. But you get what I'm saying. They each had their own style, and I think for each style they were going for, I think each series executed it as well as they could have. And in that, except for Underground, which Underground just kind of felt like a weird mishmash of things.
It was right when Deke was really starting to get into their dark times when it comes to like bunch of constraints and cutting corners.
Yeah, is Deke even around anymore?
I think they might. I don't believe so. No.
I don't think I've ever heard of them doing anything else recently.
They might have shut down a while ago.
Man.
Because I know a while back, one IP they owned, Inspector Gadget, got a reboot, and I think I heard it was from some other separate company.
I heard it was okay. I haven't seen it.
I don't really hear anything of it. Like, I remember seeing like a brief snippet of it, and it looked alright. Didn't really feel like it had the same kind of charm that the original Lady Show had, for whatever that's amounted to.
Any 2D animated shows you've been getting into recently, Matt?
Well, getting into Batman Beyond, yeah, but I don't know, honestly.
Okay.
Did you ever watch that one? What was it? Well, actually, no. You talked about it every now and then. What was it called? The one with the train.
Oh,
Infinity Train.
Yes.
Infinity Train. That's it.
That one's really good. I love that. And actually, I'm looking forward to Owl House as well.
Owl House looks fun.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a snippet of that. And I mean, hey, if they put that on Disney Plus, I'll definitely give it a watch.
And also the Steven Universe Future. I just want to.
Oh yeah, the big.
Yeah, the epilogue they're going.
Well, isn't this horribly ironic?
No! Oh, it's just a projector. But don't kick the bunny. There they are. You're free.
And there's Metal Sonic. He's not too happy we broke his projector.
I love this song.
Oh
no, this is the Japanese version from, or was this the American version from?
Japanese. I know for Sonic Force they used the American version, and for what it's worth, that remix was fine too.
But that's right. Japanese had the best audio.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Oh yeah. By the way, when it came down to Mania Plus's release, as I mentioned before, even the base game had some changes, and the Metal Sonic boss fight was one of them.
Oh.
I mean, for example, we still have to fight him on this Gotcha Doohickey here. That's pretty much a homage to Knuckles Chaotix. He still launches out his Metal Sonic, Mecha Sonics from, Silver Sonics from Sonic 2 Game Gear, which you got to launch right into it with a spin dash.
Right.
One thing they outright fixed is that when you're in Super Form, you don't have to worry about spin dashing and overshooting.
Oh, okay, nice. Aha! Stop ya.
There's one last change that they also made to this boss fight, which I think a lot of people agree was for the better, and it's right here. Eggman intervenes and gives him the Phantom Ruby.
Oh, crap.
And
he becomes... Oh,
yikes.
sheesh!
Metal Madness!
He becomes the thing from Heroes?
Yep, Metal Sonic Kai.
That's its name?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. I kind of like Metal Madness more from Heroes, but still, that was a pretty nice design. A little twist there.
I'll take
He's
that.
dead.
Hey!
No. Motobug. I love that that's it. I love that that's all that happens, and Knuckles just like, well, I give up. I could easily walk to the right of the screen.
I feel as a guardian.
Seriously. But yeah, in any case,
where to now? Oh, dang it, Eggman. Not again.
And he's gonna make a big Monarch thing with 3D CG graphics.
Because some things just don't fucking die. Anyway, welcome to Hydro City.
Hey, Hydrocity. I still feel sad that they got rid of the
Hydrocity!
I still feel bad that they got rid of the Donkey Easter egg.
Oh, they did?
That's what I heard, is that they removed it in a patch.
What's the Donkey Easter egg?
I think it's either if you select the stage, or or when you hit the. I think it's something you have to hold up an A or something like that, and then
you basically have to. I think what it is you have to redo the Sonic 3 and it's either the Sonic 3 or Sonic and Knuckles levels.
I know. I'm explaining it. That's how you unlock it, as James is
basically,
talking about.
You have to do the level select from Sonic 3 or Sonic and Knuckles, which involved. I think you involved hanging on the hooks and inputting a certain code.
Right.
And then once you input the code and go to one of those hand thingies that basically gives you a boost of speed, a random clip of Donkey plays.
Yeah, the sound effect changes. So instead of the as opposed to that, it plays archived audio from him from one of his videos where he goes and you go flying. That was Donkey's voice.
Any reason why they had to change that?
I can only I can only imagine it's one of those things where Sega was not aware of it before they included it. But like with most funny Easter eggs.
It's like the Mario being a referee in Punch-Out thing, except we live in an era where that shit can actually be changed via patch.
Yep. So, whoa! Yeah, what was I say? What else were we talking about? We were talking about that, we were talking about the show, we were talking about the Knuckles and the Metal Madness, and we were talking about something.
Animated shows.
We're talking about animated shows.
Sorry,
that's
that
right.
took longer than I wanted to. I had to
worries.
put up some laundry.
No worries, welcome back, guys. And now I remember, another show that I'm looking forward to, because I've been seeing a lot of cool, like, production footage of it, is Glitch. I think it's called Glitch Techs.
I have not.
Can't say I've heard of it.
I'm gonna find you guys like some footage of that after we beat this level and call it a session after this little level. I'm gonna find you some footage of that because it looks beautiful.
Just real quick, because again, that took a lot longer than I'd like to. What all did I miss, both in and out of the game?
We
You missed the Metal Sonic fight.
Yeah, the big metal.
Complete with all the changes they made with the Mania Plus.
Which I will admit, I do prefer the change that they made to Mania Plus.
Because Metal Sonic's always been a big bad, and this finally gave him a really cool, like, especially with the new mechanics of Ray is actually really broken underwater.
And when you really stop and think about it, the original boss fight for Metal Sonic ended on a really weird note. Just you racing, just having to bash it while a giant wall of spikes comes gunning for you.
Especially with how glitchy that ended up being for some people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's just say it didn't really leave people very satisfied. Hence why they made the change.
Oh yeah, and I like that. Next to I will still place Metal Madness a little bit over this guy, Metal Sonic Kai, but still really nice. Again, Metal Sonic.
Well,
should
Metal
be
Sonic
like
Kai is a reference to Knuckles Chaotix.
Oh. I never. Is it obvious? Have we even done anything for? We did something for Chaotix.
We did a look out of it.
Okay.
A long time ago, I think.
I remember. Yeah, it was a while ago. I remember because Jordan was there, and I think one of us kept teasing her about her crush on SBO.
Oh yeah, that's
back right. When she had a crush on SBO.
Well, someone could argue it's still there, but that's a topic for a different time.
But
Jordan, what do you say on the matter?
I don't know. That's my impression of her. I don't know. Moving on. So
it's not cute enough.
But yeah, I'm hopeful. I don't know what's going to happen with the Sonic series after this. I mean, this clearly. The sales of this compared to Forces clearly shows there's still an audience for 2D Sonic.
I don't know what I find funnier, just seeing Eggman in his scuba gear again, or the fact that Knuckles literally hitched a ride on Ray's bubble.
Yeah.
You're right. Well, alright, we'll catch Eggman yet. But yeah, I mean, yeah, this game proves that there's an audience for 2D Sonic games still. And...
Well, speaking of 2D, I guess I can also bring up...
Oh, God damn it!
Ooh.
Oh, never mind. I have Mania instead. Okay.
I love that. Like, James was like, dang it, it's like, nice to see you too.
Catch up to him, quickly.
Wait a minute. I just realized something. Sonic's about to drown.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
Wait, does that...
Sonic!
I was about to say,
that doesn't count as a life lost, right?
Okay, that's...
No, it doesn't. Don't worry. Okay. If it's the AI controlled character, you're fine.
No,
Yay, the Tails curse.
No, I just realized, like, if we got the Chaotix, one thing they could have done is, like, have it that the only person who can survive the water without even having to, like, touch the bubbles and stuff like that
is Vector?
Yeah, it's Vector.
But alligators can't breathe underwater.
Well, they can breathe longer than a hedgehog could, and I honestly, like, off topic, but I definitely would be up to, like, seeing a return to the Chaotix. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone wants to see Skinny as a noodle Vector again.
This is, and I do still think this is silly how in this boss fight you control the egg mech.
Yeah.
Ow.
In fact, this isn't even a boss, really. This is just bullying.
Can we talk about how painful this has to be for Eggman to be sucked up?
Well, not rockets, but...
mines, yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, can we talk about how painful that must be? Eggman's getting rammed into a propeller blade.
And he's about to drown.
No.
But he's still faster than Sonic is normally.
Would you say, Logan, he's being propelled up into it?
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, just something that I want to talk about before I forget about it, because it sounded like you guys were talking about, like, various shows that were coming out you were interested in.
Mm-hmm.
I will say one that I'm definitely, like, fascinated with, I really want to see more about, is, oh boy.
Okay, I forgot that spring was there.
Yeah, but I was about to say, one show that I'm definitely interested in learning more about is the Owl House.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Matt's very excited for that.
That is my show. Yep.
Oh, nice.
That's
And then
better.
I am... Yeah, next to Glitch Text, I don't know much else. Matt, have you seen a not 2D animated, I apologize, but Matt, have you seen a trailer for the Witcher series now? They released a trailer for
I need to watch the new trailer to that. I am looking forward to it because it's based off of the book, not the video game, people. That's right, there is an original book of The Witcher. Look it fucking up because that's what the games are based off of, not the other way around.
Did all of the games star Geralt?
Yes, all of the games, all of the books star Geralt. Geralt is the main character of the franchise. And And also, here's one thing that I'm really pissed off at. I have seen some people complain, why is Yennefer turned into a beautiful woman? Like, she is so ugly at first. Why is that? She isn't like that in the games. I'm like, yeah, of course she's not like that in the games. That's what she's like in the fucking books. You know, the basis.
She's ugly. Ugly!
Yeah,
and they're just like
the whole point of her being a witch is that witches have to complete a trial, and their trial basically to complete it, they have to accept their outer beauty and make their inner beauty their outer beauty, and that's how Yennefer is so beautiful.
Oh, and anyway, all I've heard about the trailer so far is that a friend of mine said that my friend's not a Witcher fan, but he says that the trailer now actually makes him really interested in the series.
Yeah, that's good.
And actually, I was just about to say, like, Matt kind of went on that whole thing about how he's annoyed about how, like, people ignore the Witcher book. I feel like there might be, like, a reason for that. Like, how would you say the book is compared to the games?
Or vice versa?
The games are a sequel to the books. All the games are sequels to the books. It's not that the games are based off of the books. It's that the games are canonically sequels.
That is cool. Did the writer... Go ahead.
I was just saying, my thing still applies. Like, do you think that they're, like, objectively better or worse than the games?
Not talking about the story, but about, like, their pacing or have you read them?
I have read the books. I honestly can't, like, decide between the two because they're such different meanings.
That's a completely fair point. I mean, that is fair. I will admit, Hype. I think I think Hype, he does have a point. I think that's a bit unfair of us to ask him. Like, that'd be like saying, do you think this soundtrack is better? Do you think this soundtrack handles the source material better than the movie or something like that? I get. But I was gonna ask.
Honestly, all I'll say on the matter is that in a way, it's almost like a more hardcore version of how Square handles the Kingdom Hearts series. And that, you know, each story is represented by a new entry of the series, most likely on another console. Only in this case, it's between games and literature.
Well, no. The TV show is going to be based off. The TV show is going to be based off of the book. So, So yeah, the TV show is going to be based off of the book, and where are you going to get this time?
Yeah, it's a regular shield.
Yeah, I was
about to say real quick. I do want to ask, did they pretty much scrap the original goalpost minigame in favor of this, or can you still access that in this game?
You can still access that from from a regular story mode.
It's only in Encore mode that it changes. Nice. Okay.
Right.
Oh, I was gonna say something. Oh no, I remember. It was something about Witcher. Crap. I had a whole thing planned. Then we went off on the tangent of the books and all of the different.
Wait, I got it.
Yeah. Okay. It has something to do with it being continuation. I
can't read.
So the TV series is a prequel to the games now.
Well, kind of. Okay. The books are, quote-unquote, the prequel to the games. The TV series is just its own thing based off of the books.
Okay.
So it's adapting the books, but again, it's an adaptation. Oh, not this fucking boss. I hate this.
Oh,
yeah.
He's back, but hey, look at it this way. I have a water shield.
Oh yeah. Just don't lose it. Yay.
I looked at the my luck's pretty good.
I hated trying getting bubbles in this level.
Yeah, it's not one of my favorite bosses either. In fact, I'm not... You know what? Embarrassing stupid admission, to this day, I still have not beaten Mania yet.
Really? How far did you get?
How far did you get? Yeah.
I'm on the very last level.
I mean, I'll be fair to you there. That's easily the longest level in the game, and they do throw in a few pot shots there, from what I remember.
All of the maze. There we go.
Of course, we all know it ain't over yet. We still gotta deal with this thing, which is so funny to me. Like, for this game, they made the mini-boss the boss, and the boss the mini-boss.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a weird thing from 3 and Knuckles.
There's a lot of cool little... I do like the little nods, though, like the subverting expectations. Where that came from. Are you gonna stop?
Okay, there it is. Oh, careful.
Yeah, I think Witcher will be fine. I
think it's going to be great. One thing I love is that Henry Cavill...
Good job, Mighty!
I still need to see more of how he is a Geralt, but I think he's going to be really good because Henry Cavill is a huge fan of Witcher.
I'll find you the trailer and we'll watch that after we end off this session. Just a sec here. We did it. We're about 2/3 of the way through, maybe.
Let's go, guys.
Oh, cool.
Wait for me!
Ah, this transition into the next level.
Just
like this.
Just broke out and
I like how
okay.
I like how they're like, oh, okay, people are complaining about the transition from this one level to the next. We better add this little cutscene to explain it. Then for this, they're just like, who the fuck cares?
Left.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I remember that, like, in the original game, like, you were able to, like, you got there by playing.
Yeah. So they took out a cutscene.
Ah, well.
I will say, though, in regards to Mirage Saloon Zone, Act 1 got a complete makeover for Encore mode, and we'll show you how in the next part.
Bye.
You're Skippy.